Advisors Group co-founder and CEO Eddie Ghabour. Eddie, it's out with the old and in with the old, because so-called old was this incredible run for NVIDIA, and you say pile in again.
Yes, it's one of our largest holdings that we have. We're up to about a 9% position in this name, because one of the main reasons is we think this is the most important stock in the market due to the weighting in the indexes. And if you think the market's going to go up, which we are coming into the start of this year bullish, we don't think it's going to get there without NVIDIA hitting new highs. So it's been a tough market. It's been very narrow here recently, but you have to stay with strength. And a day like today is another great example where NVIDIA is just continuing to go up here today in a very tough trading market today. So it's been a good name, and a strong keeps getting stronger.
Gain of just under 3% at this hour. But anything concern you? Listen, we talked to Jensen Huang at his most recent earnings report, and he was right here exclusively to say that once they get the supply versus demand, they're just trying to churn these things out as fast as they can. I mean, when you have a company like Meta ordering something like 400,000 of these things, obviously that is going to be a huge float to their revenue stream. So clearly that's huge. You look at Meta and you say, buy that one too, and it as well had an incredible year. Why are you sticking with the same winners?
So Meta, to me, is a story about small business sentiment making a big reversal post-election. A lot of small businesses do a lot of advertising on the Meta platform, and so I think that's going to be a headwind or a tailwind for that name. And again, today's another good story for that stock, continuing to go up today while other names are weak. So Meta and NVIDIA are a big portion of our portfolio that we have right now. And look, we do think there'll be some headwinds sometime in this year if the 10-year yield starts going up to 5%, if the dollar continues strength. So there's definitely dark clouds that we are keeping a close eye on. But right now, until they to show us otherwise, we're going to stay with these names.
Yeah, 10-year yield right now is at 4.567%. Do you see a headwind at all in the strong dollar? The dollar's at a 2-year high today.
I do. The dollar and yields are the things that are concerning me the most right now. At some point in time, if they continue their strength, it will be a major headwind, and you'll see names like NVIDIA and Meta take a hit just like the broad market will. And I do expect that. I think this is a year where investors are going to have to be nimble and not just stay completely diversified across all asset classes and watch things ride down. So you have to be very active in this market and concentrated, in my opinion, in order to succeed. So I think today is a kind of a precursor of what we're going to see in 2025.
Hey, it's great to see you, Eddie. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you as well. Thank you for having me.